Welcome to this tutorial on how to play Steam Revolution: The Age of Rail. First, I'm going to give an introduction to the basic mechanics of how to play the game. Double-click on a playable city to open its menu. There will be an option to enter that region. Cities that have black text are locked and can't be played yet. All other cities can be played. At the start of the game, only Bristol in the south of England is playable. Double-click on an industry to open its menu. There'll be a list of inputs, an arrow, and a list of outputs. If no inputs are listed, then the resource is generated constantly without requiring any input. Cities are the final destination of products and generate completion. Once the region is complete, you can progress to other regions of the game. In the world map, you must complete delivery to all cities you have already unlocked before a newly connected city becomes unlocked. Hover over a button for a description of what the button does. Every action has a hotkey described in the tooltip. Hotkeys make everything much faster to do, and learning them will make the game much more fun to play. You can create tracks by entering track drawing mode and then clicking. Every time you click, you'll create an alternating straight or curved segment of track. You can add to pre-existing pieces of track by clicking on the piece of track you want to join to, and then clicking somewhere else. You can also join pieces of track by clicking on the piece of track you want to join to. If there's a piece of track that you want to remove, you can click it to select it, and then press delete. The track will be removed. You can also undo and redo changes. You press Ctrl-Z to undo a change that you don't like. You can also drag individual vertices to move the track, or you can drag entire segments if you like. You can construct stations by placing platforms next to an industry. Tracks don't go on the platforms, but rather they go next to the platforms. Workers will then walk along the platforms to get between the industry and the train. Multiple platforms can be used for multiple tracks, but footbridges will need to be placed for workers to cross over the tracks. Terminal stations are the simplest station configuration, whereas roll-on roll-off stations require a signal to tell the train where to stop. This type of station requires more infrastructure, but can reduce traffic jams. After placing a depot, double-click on it in order to edit the trains at that depot. It's important to choose the correct fuel type for your engine. Engines always have one car in the front and then a tender that follows it. Next, you need to choose how many and of what type of cargo cars you want to have follow the engine. Each car takes one tile. If you make a mistake in adding your cars, you can click on a car to remove it, or you can clear all of the cars from the train. You can add or remove trains from a line by clicking the plus and minus buttons, and the number next to the train shows how many exist in that line. Optionally, you can name the train line, or you can set the colors of how the train line will be displayed. By default, the name is just a list of resources, and the color is random. Silos are used to fuel trains that don't directly go to a fuel source. Place silos and platforms so that workers can reach any train they need to. Double-click on a silo to choose what resource it stores. The level can only be completed by running the simulation to deliver all goods to the cities. You can increase the speed of the simulation to complete a level much faster. Complete levels or deliveries to cities to unlock new regions in the game. Whenever you start the simulation, the trains and deliveries are reset. If you open an industry dialog while simulating, it will show how many goods of each type there are. Whenever you complete a level, the cost of your solution is shown and compared against other players in a histogram. If problems occur during simulation, error dialogues will pop up at the source of the error, and the simulation can't proceed. Errors can happen at the start of a simulation due to things like bad track or building placement. Errors can also happen during a simulation, such as trains crashing or running out of fuel. Make sure to stop the simulation to make any changes. This concludes the basic tutorial and is enough information to be able to complete the game. So I'll see you in the game.